Hey, cuties. Come on in. What's today? Oh, happy Tuesday. All right. Y'all already talking about Krishan Rothschild. Hotness. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at my notes, but let me say some quick hellos. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick power hour. Please hit the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me for lunch. I really do. Speaking of lunch, I shouldn't have done what I just did. I made country dinner last night. Neck bones, potatoes, French style green beans, cornbread, and just tore up a bowl. Do you hear me? It's too early. Hey, Aunt Debbie. I see Aunt Debbie on my phone. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. Yes, please hit the like button, guys. I'm going to say some quick hellos, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I see a lot of the cutie crew up in here. Cutie crew, it looks like our cutie crew members only will be Friday again. Let me check. Yes, Friday. I got a little date on Saturday. But okay, let me stop. Let me say hello. Hey, Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown say Krishan look like the Joker. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, God's number one. For some reason, let me star this comment. For some reason, drama always follow Tamar Braxton. Hey, trending. My little sister is in the house. Trending at some point. You guys know what I say about the content creators. We got trending. We got Aunt Debbie in the house. And that's all I see so far. But you guys make sure you are subscribed. All right, let me say some quick. Finish these hellos so we can get started. We only have an hour. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Tamara. Crochet and music. Nice name. I don't know why Rock needs to get her life together. Facts. Hey, Jamar. Hey, Jertina. The fabulous Linda Greer is in the building. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sanji. I believe it's Sanji. Hey, Barbara. Hello. Barbara is on the grounds, cutie. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Norma. Who said that? Hey, who said that? LaDawn. Okay, sis, you are at work, but you are listening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Neva. Again, hello to the legend, Aunt Debbie in the house. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Hey, Fifi, how are you? Neva, did I say hi to you? I think I did. Hey, Kim, hope you're well. Olivia, hey, Miss Linda. Hello, Adani. Terry T, baby in the house. Special K. We got Elisa, Pamela, Joyce, Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is a prized YouTube subscriber. Let me put it that way. I see Linda Gamble supporting everybody. And we appreciate you, Linda. We do. Hello, RMP. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Tyra Simone from Brooklyn. Hey. All right. All right. Hey, Dion. Let's see. Demita Joe in the house. Thank you guys for saying hi back to my little fat fur baby. I posted a picture. I got to post a picture of my other fur baby, but these pets, child, always in my pocket. I just made an appointment for the groomers. And yeah, thinking about going away for Thanksgiving, and their little pet stay, hotel stay is just about as much as my trip. So, child, it's a mess. But hey, Brittany. Hey, Tricium. All right, we're gonna get started. We are almost 10 minutes in, so I definitely want to make sure I say hello. Hey, True Wisdom TV. How are you? You guys make sure to subscribe to True Wisdom TV as well. Hey, Desiree. Is it Desiree or Desiree? You are from sunny Toronto, Canada. All right. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Tamika. Again, trending at some point. Trending, I got to catch your live from earlier. I saw something in there with Ernesto Child. Ooh, child. Ernesto is the gift that keeps on giving, just like Martell Holt. Hey, Mama V. All right, we're going to get started. If I missed any of you, I apologize. I want to get started so that way, if I have some time, I may be able to drop a link. We shall see. Yes, True Wisdom. I did see that the Braxtons are coming back. Oh, you think this is for publicity? I don't know if it's going to be the same without Tracy, but I do know that the Braxtons did not get their just due in the reality TV space as far as compensation. If I'm not mistaken, they were before the Kardashians, and Tamar especially has always felt some type of way because we know they didn't get nowhere near the money that the Kardashians received, nor the opportunities. But was this publicity for that? Good point. Good points. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I want to start off though real quickly with the update that's going on when it comes to Keke Palmer's whole situation. And Mr. Man, Mr. Darius Jackson, had the nerve to try to come out like he was gonna shame Kiki's mama. Oh, before I do this, let me do this. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me for this live. I appreciate it. If you're in the bushes, please hit the like button, drop down and comment and chit chat with us. Shout out to the replay gang that I know will watch later. And yes, thank you to each and every one of you. I wanted to put up this disclaimer. I'm going to be sharing, I don't know if I'm going to share some audio, maybe not, but I will be sharing a few sites from Instagram, and this is covered under fair use. So let's start off with Mr. Darius Jackson, as I mentioned. As the days go on, Darius, for me, is looking more and more like a biatch boy. I'm sorry, like a biatch boy. I haven't seen this man come out and apologize, even if you are just apologizing for the images that were released. That deserves an apology because you're not Kiki's daddy or anything like that. There's no way that you should have been standing over her. Your hand should have been around her neck or anything. But he released audio of Kiki's mom threatening to put a bullet in his dome. Okay. And I'll play a snippet of it. I'm sure a lot of you have heard it. But let me read Tammy Roman's comment. She put, imagine pulling a receipt that's supposed to prove your point and actually ends up working for the other side. You should be ashamed to have raised a man that fights women. And that quote that Tammy is quoting is what Keke Palmer's mother said to Darius's mother. And she's right. In that text message, she said that. You raised a man that put his hands on women. But anyway, you guys let me know in the comments while I play this. Do you guys blame Keke Palmer's mama for saying what she said? And I'll let you guys know how I feel after we listen. So let's take a listen real quickly. Okay, I'm going to play it one more again. So that's enough. That's courtesy of Baller Alert. If you guys are not following Baller Alert on Instagram, make sure to do so. And they shared it from TMZ. But child, did I even share it? Lord have mercy. I don't think I did. I hit the button, but it didn't show. Thank you, Neva. We're going to go ahead and listen to it one more again. Well, I'm going to listen to it. I listened to it twice. All right, I see you guys. My apologies. It did not share, but here we go. Take a listen. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Tyler and Tymon's G-Mom. All right, pretty eyes. Here we go.
You motherfucker. Where's my baby? And you better watch out. You might get a bullet in your motherfucker. You motherfucker. Where's my baby? And you better watch out. You might get a bullet in your motherfucker.
All right. Did you guys hear it? You should have. You should have. Drop it in the comment section before I stop sharing. Hi, yo. Thank you, Tawana. That's a child. And my thing is this. He's lucky that she didn't act out on that promise. Okay? You don't get to do the things that this man has done, and you don't expect anybody to give you any pushback at all. Come on, dude. And he released that. But anyway, this is the text message between Keke Palmer's mother and Darius's mother. And I'm not going to read it all, but Keke Palmer's mom let her know, don't even contact me with this BS. Basically, she said, your son choked his own sister. So that lines up to what the brother said. The brother said that abuse has been going on for quite some time. A lot of people felt like the brother was talking about Keke, but no, he was talking about his own brother. And Kiki's mom made sure to point that out in this text message. And let's remember, these text messages were before all of this happened just this last time. But at the end, she put, you should be very ashamed to have raised a man who fights women. So he's a punk. I'm sorry. He's a punk. His whole thing was he wanted to take his baby to a football game, and the baby don't even know he had a football game. The baby is 8 months old. No, you wanted to be controlling and not listen to what the baby's mom said, which was she was keeping that baby or whatever. Yes, Tyler and Timon G Mom. He did record her without her knowing it, and she did come out and said that it's illegal in California to do that. So she can most definitely bring up some type of charges when it comes to Darius. I don't like him, especially after this, but there was something that was always weird to me. Always weird to me. Just, sometimes you could just get a feeling. You could look at a person. There was something about his eyes. They created a beautiful baby, let me say that. But prayers going up to Keke Palmer. I hope that she's okay. We all know that she's always been bubbly and out and about in these social media streets. And a lot of times it's positivity. And she's been pretty quiet, rightfully so. Hey, 41 Fit. Rightfully so. But let's go ahead and move on because I do want to dedicate some time to the angry bird. Chow, the angry bird that is also known as Coleslaw. But next, let's go ahead and which one do I want to bring up? I want to bring this up first. I'm sure you guys have seen this as well. This was Tony Braxton's reaction to Krishan Rock. So that's what we're going to discuss real quickly. 346 of you watching. Thank you guys so much. 355. Please make sure to hit the like button for me. And I appreciate you guys taking lunch with me. But take a look at Tony Braxton's face. Tamar is saying, oh no, oh my God, oh my God. Krishan is very serious about that twerk child in the face of the legend, Tony Braxton. Okay. And I just thought it was funny, but a lot of people have been saying Tony Braxton is dating Birdman. Birdman has been dating him for quite some time. So they don't even feel like she should be appalled at what she's seeing. Hey, Keontae. But Tamar was embarrassed. And Tamar, you guys saw her live yesterday. We've been discussing this. I'm going to stop sharing that. Tamar, to me, should have known better. Okay? Krishan is doing what she does best, and that is fighting and being ratchet. She gets paid for it. She gets paid for it. There had to have been some type of miscommunication because Krishan thought she was going there to perform. Tamar Braxton said that she wasn't. It's all a big mess. James Wright Chanel did go live yesterday again from the dentist's office getting teeth repaired. Getting his teeth repaired. So allegedly, she hit him in his mouth and chipped a couple of his teeth. A lot of people feel like people are being too harsh on Krishan. I had somebody to say in my comments earlier today, something like, you guys are being mean or whatever the case may be. And I just feel like there should be some type of repercussions because if not, she may not ever stop. So, if she needs to sit down in the clinker for a couple months, then so be it. You got to learn how to keep your hands to yourself. No matter what was said to her, no matter what was done to her, she needs to learn that that is not the answer at all. Desiree, you say that was a mother hurting, meaning Krishan. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Neva, y'all also call Birdslaw number 83 because she only got 83 likes on her social media post on TikTok. Was it only 83, child? I do know this. When I peeped in, she was deleting comments as fast as people were leaving them. But we're going to get to her in a second. Yes, LaDonna, she's used to this behavior. Not only used to it, she's been rewarded for it handsomely in the millions. And this is all she knows. So, yeah, she thought bending over, twerking right there in front of Tony and everybody else is what was supposed to be done. But the guy that came out and blew the whistle on this whole thing, Mr. R.L. Davis, is feeling some type of way. And last I checked, which was about 10 minutes before this live, he's deleted or, deactivated his Instagram account. First of all, it's a good thing that he spoke out, but he tried to act like at first that he really didn't have any knowledge of Krishan and, this or that. Then they went to his Twitter and found that he's been provoking her for the past year. And she has a very large audience and they told his arse up. But let me read you guys what he put today. And this is courtesy of Hollywood Unlocked. He said, "Hey everyone, from now on, if anyone is abused or attacked and I'm present when it happens, I'ma just stay quiet and act like I don't know anything. Apparently, I'm wrong for speaking out against violence. So I just want to apologize for not being okay with abuse. Sorry, and I'll never speak out again about it." Now, when I read this, I don't think that this has anything to do with Krishan's fans. I think this may have everything to do with Tamar Braxton. And, she probably, allegedly, and in my opinion only, she probably didn't want him to come out and say it, especially in the manner that he did, and, without giving her a chance to do so. And I can see that. He seems like a little drama king to me, child. But I don't think that he was wrong. I don't think that he was wrong at all because, that was assault. And I feel like she needs to be charged. She's Krishan. She's already on probation. And, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. And sitting down for a couple months or however long she has to sit down might end up saving her life because everybody is not just going react like most have, and that could end up real bad for her. So that's it. I was gonna touch on Tommy and Tamar, but that's just drama. But Tommy Lee, I'm sure you guys know Tommy. That's on, what is she on now, child? Baddie. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Well, they've been going at it since last night, but it is what it is with that. So let me read a couple comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into Martell Holt's Unhinged, Angry Bird. Um, Let's see, Jacqueline, you put verbal protection by way of a mother sounds bad, but I understand. So he recorded her without her knowing it as a mom. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So you guys are talking about Kiki. I thought you guys were talking about Krishan being a mom. Yes, look, I understand Sharon Palmer 1000%. And we talk about this in members only and all of that. I am a goon caller. Make no mistake about it. I will call them goons. That's just it. That's all. And it is what it is. So yeah, she did exactly and said exactly what she was supposed to say. And again, he needs to consider himself lucky that she didn't make an example out of him. All right, let's go and read a couple comments regarding this Tamar and Krishan, and then we're going to go ahead and move on. 463 of you guys watching me. Thank you so very much. Yes, Tawana, you know that. You know that. And she's a mom. Like he had the nerve to tell Kiki that she's a mom. Sharon is a mom too. That's her child. So he was upset because Kiki was slow dancing with Usher and not upset at him being a man putting his hands on a woman. Make it make sense. Um, all gloves of all, okay. Yes, all gloves, all bets, and everything else. Why is Krishan Rock going off of social media? Greta, it could be under the advice of her lawyer, I would assume, or it could have been the public backlash that she received. James Rice Chanel don't bother nobody, child. All he want to do is eat and sing. Okay, that's all I've seen him do is eat and sing. So, although I feel like Krishan may have gotten some backlash, I don't think that it it is what it would have been had it been someone who has her same social media following. Tamar doesn't have her social media following, but Tamar definitely does not need clout. But I think that it was done under the advice of lawyers. I would not be shocked if James is not going to sue. he should sue. And I'm not sure if nothing has come out. I'm not sure if he did press charges, but he definitely should do that as well. So I don't know. Maybe he's gonna take the route of I won't press charges if you go ahead and do this. The girl just said the other day that she got 500,000 that she put into an account for her baby, and yeah, I think James gonna come for that. Tamar goes live with an explanation, but did she have a conversation with her staff privately first? You know what, Jacqueline? I think that there was some trouble in paradise because the people on social media have found out that Tamar has stopped following LaTroy Davis. And a lot of people had an issue with him coming out saying that it was his show, his show, his show. And even though he's the one that organized it and all of that, that's Tamar's show. So, but I think it was trouble in paradise. So maybe it was a talk, but maybe it wasn't on the lines of what it should have been. And maybe that's why he's saying that he will never speak out again. A couple things that people felt that just didn't look right as far as optics was the first night that James went live, he made sure to have his Cash App pinned. So a lot of people, that's where a lot of people said that, there were some ulterior motives, possibly, when it comes to that. But let's go ahead. I'm going to read Lisa Love's comment. Tamar, has a responsibility to her team, not the little ratchet CR, Chris Rock. Look, Lord have mercy, Krishan Rock, who was wandering around stage during Tamar's performance. I hope James presses charges and sues. Putting hands on someone is a no. I absolutely agree. And I don't have the video queued up, but it was a very awkward exchange between Krishan Rock and one of Tamar's female background singers. And it appears that Krishan may be a touchy-feely type of person, and she was touching on the lady, and the lady kept on moving away from her and pushing her hands down. And it don't take much for that chick to feel disrespected. And I think she acted on that, and she shouldn't have. If you feeling some type of way, if you felt like, hey, Prosperity, if you felt like Tamar invited you and didn't do what she said she was going to do, the best thing is to leave and don't deal with Tamar again, if that was the case. But yeah, under no circumstances should she have put her hands on anybody, So I blame Zeus Network. I blame all of them, period, point blank. Let's go ahead and get into the Angry Bird, child. I'm tired. I'm not. I'm just tired. Okay. This will be the picture, though, that I will continue to use when it comes to Martell and Ariana Curry, because this is where I hope that they land. Now, before I get into some quick commentary, let me say this. It was very telling. Hey, Simply Beautiful. Simply, you blame Krishan? Okay. Yeah, we do blame Krishan, but Tamar also needs to take accountability, because if you want to act as a mentor, and I put this in my video, that I shared of her live, I think it's a better way to do that. And I think that in a scene such as that, even though it was a concert, they were drinking in Tamar's dressing room and all of that. Krishan, we know she likes to puff, and all of that is their business. They're grown, but a lot of people knows the transformation that happens sometimes when people drink and all of that. And I think that's what happened with Krishan. So yeah, she's most definitely to blame. But I think Tamar also needs to take some accountability. And Tamar better also hope that, it's just a good thing that her and James are such close friends, because he could have very well sued Tamar Braxton as well. She's his employer, and danger came his way. because of Tamar. Not saying that Tamar is the cause of Krishan doing what she did, but she's his employer. But anyway, as I was saying, I will use this picture when it comes to the Angry Bird and Martell, because hopefully this is where they will land when it comes to the Revenge P. But I did find it very telling in the audio. And if you guys did not listen, have not heard, make sure to go over to Original Straight with No Chasers YouTube page. She did drop 2 videos yesterday, and I'm gonna let you know I fast forwarded through a whole lot. The sound of Ariane's voice just irks me. The delusion irks me. But in that audio, when she said that she does things to please Martell Holt, things that she don't even want to do, very, very telling. And it's something that I've been saying for quite some time. I said that there is no limit to what this chick will do for Martell Holt. None. And just crazy. She's just nuts. But what Ariane Curry is for me is a prime example. Let's say you go to an amusement park and you refuse to get off that roller coaster. Do you know what's going to happen? Your head going to keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and you may end up with vertigo. She has refused to get off the roller coaster ride that is also known as Martell Holt. And she's in a fight for her life to be the last woman standing. And it's so pitiful. It is so pitiful. Listening to the audio, you can tell that a part of her knows that she's being used. But again, she refuses to let go. To continue to hear this chick talk about getting on this show, Love Mary Huntsville, starring Melody Holt, who presented the idea to Carlos King, how delusional. And she refuses to let that go as well. But as the audio is released, and I'm just trying to get to a point, child, where I don't even listen to it, because it's basically the same thing. You get a little new information out of them, but basically the same thing. But the more I listen to it, the more I see how Martell, of all people, has been able to manipulate her. She's very, very impressionable. She can stand on something and then like for instance, if Nate said, but he likes you though, but you different. You think so, Nate? Yep, I am. Just slow. So all she wants to hear is she's different, or she's better, or there has to be something special about you. And the something special is you are probably one of the only ones that refuses to let go. That's what's special. That's what's special. You guys know I've said this 1,000 times. This girl is obsessed with Melody Cherie. And she proved that once again. To hear her big up in Sheree, talking about Sheree's accomplishments, and Sheree looks good, and Sheree got her own money, and ooh, Mel wasn't thinking about that. Fool, are you crazy? But as long as it's not Mel with Martell, she good. That was so weird to me, because I be damn if I get out here after having a breakdown on Instagram about this man being with Sheree, and then I'm out here complimenting her in such a way that's an insult to myself. Because what you're saying is Sheree got it, but I don't. And she said that. Sheree is on a bigger reality TV show. See, Sheree can get him on Bravo. Sheree can do this. Meanwhile, your ass can't do nothing. It's just crazy. Just crazy. That's all I could say when I think about this girl. Another part that totally tripped me out when she started screaming, Melody, F Martell, F Martell, girl. She said Mel needs to know her power. So again, you want more for other people than your damn self. Because Mel said F Martell when she left him, when she divorced him. That was F Martell. Mel realized her power when she did that. But you, of all people, this shit is crazy. You, of all people, are going to tell Mel that she needs to know her power. And the reason why she's saying that is because she don't want Mel to ever think, I want my husband back. She don't want that. She don't want Mel to say, you know what? Even though I know that came in between us and I know we got divorced and I know this, even though all that happened, I'm going to go ahead and get back with my husband. That's intimidation to the child. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Again, I got advice for Mel, but that I'm not even following my damn self. I don't even know my own power. I have never even acted 1000% after saying F Martell. She's come out and said it for sure. But has she done it? No. And we saw that just last week. Happy. Ooh, child, I got to think of another example because what I was about to say would have gotten me canceled. Overly ecstatic. Let me put it like that. Overly ecstatic. To now finally, after damn near a decade, be seen with Martell Holt in any type of way. Yeah, she said that she does things to please him. She was speaking of Baby Knox's name and how she loves the name and she don't want to change it. But she did tell Martell that she would do it. She was asked why? Because I want to please him. Somebody shake the shiznit out of me, okay? Just shake me. But it's pitiful. It's pitiful. She got mad at the H rug that was mentioned when Mel had that, when Mel was still going by Holt'S, and she had the rug in front of her home, in front of her door with the H. And she said, welcome party of 5. And people still wondering why Mel dropped the name. Even though I know that it was a personal decision for Mel, but you see how this chick has put her staked a claim in it by way of Baby Knox, who was conceived while this man was married. Just a mess. She's cuckoo. I've said this and I'll continue to say this. She gives single black female vibes. That's just it. That's all. And fatal attraction vibes. And it's scary to me, especially to hear her say that she does things to please Martell, because for some reason they are willing to do any and everything. Um, Even after Mel kicked into the curb, like I said, Arion's focus is still on Mel. So that was really about all that I could stomach. We know the audio is old. It's from last summer, I believe. And she probably just talked and talked and talked for hours and hours and hours. And yes, it's just sad. I'm sure that her family has thrown their hands up in the air and they just done, because I know I would be. Because look, this girl has turned against everybody for Martell. She's lost herself for Martell. This is a case study. If you want to know what it looks like if you refuse to get off the roller coaster, just look up Ariane Curry and her story from beginning to end. She's put everybody to the side, even her children, especially Paris. We saw recently where she was just overly excited to mention Mel's kids, Because I told you guys I'm not calling them the Eminem kids anymore. They're Mel's kids. But she was overly excited to talk about getting a jacket for Sugar Mama. You think Sugar Mama Milani would like this one? Mariah would like this one? And then people in the comment section that she kept deleting, damn, what's up with your daughter? What about Paris's jacket? And to me, allegedly, this the news that's going on. Paris is out of sight and out of mind because this chick is concerned about Martell. So allegedly, Paris is living with her daddy, and I can guarantee you this: Coleslaw is happy as hell at that decision. Because guess what? The only child that's around her is the one that she got with Martell. It's next level crazy. It's next level crazy to me. He's manipulated her to the fullest. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to say this. He should. If you continue to get your head knocked and you continue to not even know your own worth while you want another woman to realize her worth, he should knock her head. I ain't got no pity. I'm sorry. I don't have an ounce of pity for her. Number one, for how she allegedly has done her own daughter. Number two, for the games that she continues to play. She continues to prove that this really wasn't never about Martell. This was a silent competition, a one-sided competition that this girl has had with Melody Cherie. And Mel ain't thinking about her ass. Mel not thinking about her ass. I can promise you that. You know, you big up in Sheree and all of her accomplishments. And where are yours? Cooking every day for Martell. Martell want me to stay in the house and just focus. And that's what you've done. That's what you've done. You've stayed in the house. She doesn't live the life of the average early 30s, mid 30s type of person. You know, everything is centered around Martell. And it's sad. It's sad. It really, really is. It is a clear case of mental illness if I've ever seen one. And that's sad and that's scary. So I'm not going to continue to say what I've said, but I already said before, Martell's arse is in danger because the day that he really, really cuts her off, the day that he stops trying to get back at Mel as far as using this chick, and he finally gone on about his life, his ass in danger. And she gonna end up either in three places. And I could bet money on this. And I'm not saying that I want this to happen. I could bet money on this. She's going to end up either in a mental institution. She probably should go ahead and check herself in now. She may end up in jail, or she may end up 6 feet under. Because, like I said, she won't leave well enough alone. And, you know, if somebody ain't effing with you, don't F with them. If you don't hear Mel on Instagram talking Ariane Curry this, Ariane Curry that, this, what the hell you still talking about this lady for? And she divorced the bomb. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me? So it is what it is when it comes to that. I got 15 minutes left. Let me stop. Let me get these fools up off my screen. But we got 684 people watching. Thank you guys so very much for joining me for this power hour. And let's see. I'm going to have one lucky person that I want to click my link. And that lucky person is the legend, Auntie Debbie. Auntie Debbie, are you available for 15 minutes to chat? 14 minutes and counting down. I want your opinion on the latest audio that was released. Sunshine Rays, you put Coleslaw has no self-worth. She is a sorry excuse for a woman and mother. When she falls, it's going to be hard, and it will be felt around the world. Baby, I don't know why. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. What did I do? YouTube had it hidden, but I totally agree with you. I thought I just put show and not hide. All right, Aunt Debbie is available. Let me drop this link. Because y'all know my favorite saying, and I did hear this in your video, Aunt Debbie, and you told me you were going to incorporate it in there. But you guys know what I say about Aunt Debbie. The link is for Aunt Debbie, because we only got about 10 minutes. Giving it real and raw air time. And I did hear it in your video, Aunt Debbie. Thank you so much, even though you don't have to do that. But click the link, Aunt Debbie. Take us on up out of here because I got a headache from this food. It's no longer even, I wanted to lay in on this chick, but I'm tired. I'm tired. And the way that I want to lay in, I may have to take that to Patreon. I will be starting up my Patreon probably in another month or so, maybe before. I started to let loose and drop a video over there last night. I do have two, what do they call it? Patronians that's following me so far. But you guys look out for Chit Chat with QT on Patreon. That way we can be uncensored, totally uncensored, especially when it comes to subjects such as this. Aunt Debbie, how are you?
I'm fine, and you? I'm fine, and
Woo,
you? How you doing?
I'm good, Aunt Debbie. I'm sick of these folks. I'm sick of this girl. And I'm gonna stop talking because we got 12 minutes. I want you to let me know. But she's a case study. And it's scary to me. I don't know if it's scary to anybody else because the things that I see her doing is not good. And I don't even want to put it in the atmosphere. But what's your thoughts? Did you hear the audio?
I heard it. Yes. She's sick, but I've been
Mm-hmm.
saying that she needed help and she was sick. This is what happens when a man he's taken all of her youth, and
Mm-hmm.
she has watched other women like Mel. Look how Mel is flourishing. She don't have nothing. Look at Sheree. She see him with all these other women that's doing something in life, and they have something. They have more than he has. He
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing, and she don't have nothing. And she used to think it was something when he was taking her on them little helicopter rides to the little
Mm-hmm.
Popeyes chicken and buying her a few trinkets. He can't do that no more. And
Mm-hmm.
all these other women have progressed. She's still sitting there stuck in the past, doing
Yeah.
everything he say, and she still don't have nothing. Not even her own identity or her own sense of worth. She has
Yes.
nothing. She has nothing. And this lady, she is so mad at Mel because Mel left him. And look how Mel flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
She's angry because she feel it should be her. Why I don't have nothing? Why this? Why that? You're not doing nothing. All you doing is what he's saying. You believe everything he say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you don't have nothing, and she don't want to see Mel with nothing. Yeah, she bigs up in Sheree, but what does Sheree really have? It took Sheree 14 years to get a set out there what isn't even hers. She don't really know Sheree life. She just want to say that because she's angry at Mel. So she'll
Mm-hmm.
go against, because she dislikes Mel so much, she'll take up for Sheree. And that's all right to
Yeah.
have that relationship, but he better not go over there and do nothing for
With
Melody.
Mel.
Melody don't need Martell, period. She don't
Mm-hmm.
want him. That's why she gave him to you.
Mm-hmm.
She gave you that prize. This is your prize. This is what you get from it. So
There
what
you
you
go.
upset about?
Yeah.
Because the prize don't want you. And she know deep down inside. And this is what's really killing her. She know to the core of her that Martell does not love her and he still loves Mel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's sending her into a spiral. Cause she figured like all I've done for you and you still don't, and still I'm still not. You never gonna be because it
Yeah.
was never meant to be.
What
So,
did you think, Aunt Debbie, about her saying Mel needs to know her worth?
she's deflecting. That she should be talking to herself.
To
That's really
herself.
what she feels about her. But she don't want to accept that about her, so she putting it off on Melody. Projection. The girl is delusional
Mm-hmm.
and deranged and envious. She got some mental issues and she needs some help. And you can
Yes.
see it. It's unraveling.
Yeah.
Already has been unraveling. She needs
Yeah.
psychiatric help. And she running around the world thinking what she doing, I'm all right. This is it. But you're sick, ma'am. You're really sick. And the lady that's doing the interview is, trying to get information out of her, really using her and telling her, oh yeah, you're right, you're right. When really she should be telling her the truth.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
She should be
It
telling
was
her
the
the truth.
it was the audacity for me. I'm sorry, Aunt Debbie. Justine, there's a comment with the KILL word. You guys can put that in the comment section. So I'm gonna remove it. But and we only have a couple minutes. But yeah, if you're commenting, make sure to be careful with the words. Aunt Debbie, real quickly, and I'm definitely gonna let you finish. It's definitely mental illness, and that's not none of this when it comes to her has been entertaining. So let me not say that, but it's pitiful to watch. She's definitely deranged, and I saw like while listening a light bulb flip on and off, on and off. 1 minute, no, I'm mad at him, and he ain't talking to me because I said this. And don't you think that emailing is the correct way? And then if she get one slight compliment, even from the interviewer, then she flips back to, you right, he does love me. It is something special about me. That's what you call deranged. But go ahead on Debbie. We got about 7 more minutes.
That girl is from one extreme to another. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just sad. I don't, I want to feel for her, but I can't because she put herself in this, and she won't even get help or try to get out. She, like you say, she want to be the last one standing, and she don't care what it costs her. She just want to be the last one standing for a no good bum man that don't
Mm-hmm.
care nothing about her. And she done
Yeah.
lost everything. Her brain, if she ever had one, or little she did have, is gone. She don't have no self-worth. She don't have nothing. She don't have a career. All she got is that baby. And he left her
Yeah.
with. She don't have nothing to show for it. She don't have none of these pretty things that the other young ladies have, all those other women he was running around with. They have their own. She
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing. She don't have
Mm-hmm.
nothing, and he can't give her nothing. And she finding out he's nothing. He don't have nothing. He don't know how to get nothing. And they both gonna be nothing together, sitting at the
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel. And she's mad at Melody for that. And I don't see why. But that's the way mental illness works.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Mm-hmm.
mad at Mel because Mel got out.
Yep. She's mad that
And
she
she
got out, but she also don't want her to ever come back in. And that's why she kept stressing, know your worth. Mel F. Martell. F. Martell Melody. Girl, you the one that should be saying F. Martell.
that's what she
You
wants.
should have said F. Martell when he was married.
She should have never got involved with him when she knew he was married. But she took that on because she kept saying, I'm that B. I'm that B. She took her up for herself for doing wrong because she
Yeah.
knew it was wrong, and she didn't want to be responsible, accountable for her actions. This is what comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
Yep.
don't want Mel. She know deep in her mind, she know Mel would never come back because
Yeah.
Martell don't have nothing. But she can't leave, and she don't know how to leave, and she don't want to leave. So now she want to say everybody coming back. That's her
Mm-hmm.
mind. That's her mind state. She messed up in the head.
And this man don't even want her.
And you
He
know what
just
else it
selling
could
the
be?
house. Ain't nothing else out
But you know
there.
what else it could be, Undeb? You know what else it could be, though? It could be because those of us with sense know Martell will always resent her. Always. Because she symbolizes what this man lost outside of Mel. But he definitely lost Mel. He definitely lost his family. He definitely lost his home. He definitely lost his businesses. All of that, even though he definitely was the roots of that problem, he's going to always resent her. And make no mistake about it, hearing this girl saying that she does things to please him, she's heard those very words from Martell. It's because of you I lost my wife. It's because of you of this. So this is why she telling Mel, please don't come back. Even if he pours heart out to you and you think about it, know your worth, know your worth. It is so effing scary to me to listen to this girl.
You know what?
Crazy.
She doing that because he's saying, he's resenting her. But he's
Mhm.
also letting her know, well, Mel do this and Mel could have did that. If I had been with Mel, I'd be woo woo woo. So that's why she's saying that because she paying that ultimate price.
Yeah.
You ruined his life. He feel like you ruined his life.
Mhm.
So she gonna catch hell any way she can from here. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that can go like you say 3 ways. She can go to get us some help and check herself in, end up
Mhm.
in jail, or on her way to hell.
That's it. Those are the three options that I said and see. And I hate to say it, mental illness, the clanker of 6 feet under. And prosperity you put is no longer, I don't know the exact words, but I saw the comment on my phone earlier. Um, yeah, that Patreon gonna be something else, baby. But it's never been entertaining. But we watch train wrecks sometimes, unfortunately, and that's what it's been for me. And I'm getting to the point where I'm done. I know I'm gonna talk about it because again, this base is Love and Mirror Huntsville based, but it's sick. She's sick. Martell is sick. And a hard head makes a soft ass. That's what my mama used to tell me when she used to have to pull that belt out. A hard head makes a soft ass. Martell has had time and time, chance after chance to stop playing with this girl's head. And now it's gone beyond, if you ask me, because he's
Martell
selfish.
don't care about that girl here. He don't care about nothing about her.
Oh, I
And
know.
she can kind of see that. He don't care nothing about her well-being. She don't even care nothing about her well-being. She threw all that in the garbage just to be with that man. No matter what he say do, she do it.
Mm-hmm. No matter what. And out
No
of her
matter
own
what.
mouth, on Debbie, and we got to get up out of here. She's doing it to please him. That's
To
scary.
please him.
That's scary.
Hmm.
And I'm
That's
going to tell
over the
you, ladies,
edge.
yeah, that's over the edge. That's not cute. It's not funny. It's not to be championed. Like, yeah, girl, you supposed to. No, that's some scary shit because what won't you do to please him? That's my question. You done already said that you would have released the revenge fee if it wasn't for him. Not for this other woman that you saying know your worth, know your power, F Martell. It wasn't for her. You didn't release it because he was in there. That's scary. That's scary. And she's scary. And she's crazy. You're not that B. I'm sorry. You are not that B. That wasting 8, 9 years with nothing to show. Not a toe ring. Okay? Not a string wrapped around your finger. Nothing. And
Nothing.
she's out here just yapping and yapping away. When it comes to whatever scene that was filmed, fool, the cameras were not rolling. I could bet money. I could bet money. Martell
They made
asked
a
them to
fool
do him
out
a
that
solid.
girl.
Yeah, they made a fool out. He asked them to do him a solid. Can we go to this location? I think she lying about it. She's a big liar. You can tell when she's lying, which was a couple parts listening to that audio as well as Martell. I think she's lying about it. But if it did happen, I can guarantee you they did him a favor. You know, you get to know these producers and cameramen and all of that. You may have drinks after you all stop filming and kick it. And I can guarantee you, just to keep her mouth closed, because he know this was a promise that he made to her, let's act like we gonna film. You know.
That's what it was. She was
So
never meant to be on that show. And she,
no.
for her to think that she should be, that's delusional right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
From the
Martell
start.
made promises he never intended on keeping. But you know
Mhm.
when a man lying, he lied to get in your underwear. So what make you think he gonna tell the truth about anything? He lied about being married. He lied about this, that, and the other. So you already know he was a liar. This ain't
But he
nothing new
didn't.
to her.
Yeah, but he didn't lie about being married. He said himself he told her night one when they met. So he didn't lie. She just didn't care. You know what I
Right. And
mean? And
she said he
go
didn't
ahead.
tell her. She said that he didn't tell her. He lied. He this, that, and the other. Whatever he did, you knew. And it was
Mm,
for you to get out. You know what I'm saying? She wanted that. She wanted to take that lady's life. When she went in that lady's house and saw everything that the lady had, she wanted to fuck herself. And by all means necessary, she went after it and she tried to get it. And this is what comes of that.
yeah, this is what happens.
She
This is what
played
comes.
herself.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't feel sorry for her. I just hope she gets some help and don't hurt nobody or hurt the baby. You
Yeah.
know, that's
Yeah.
all I can say about that. Other than that, I don't feel sorry for her.
Yeah. I feel the same on Debbie. I absolutely do. And as I started off this little segment about them, when you get on a roller coaster and you refuse to get off, your ass gonna be dizzy. Okay, dizzy, and she is dizzy. Martell, whatever that comes with the two of them, they deserve each other. Don't get me wrong, but those of us with sense know what Martell is doing, and those of us with sense know what he's gonna do. And when he find anybody with a little bit more than what this chick got to offer, she won't be over there cooking dinner. She won't be frantic going to the store shopping for somebody else's kids. All that shit gonna come to a cease. And then what? That's the scary part. And then what? So I wish we had a little more time, guys. I am over by a couple minutes, but I appreciate each and every one of you. We shall discuss. We shall discuss this. Members only for sure. Hey, Deshonda. And hey, sis, Pink Diva. Shout out to everybody that joined me. Aunt Debbie, thank you for coming up and giving your thoughts and views. You know that I honor you and you're a legend. And I know that you're not going to say anything unless it's real and raw. So thank you for being my little co-host for this power hour. I love you. And when you going live, Aunt Debbie?
Hopefully, I'm getting some content together because working the steps, it's like telling a story. And I want to be able to tell my story in a certain way where it can help somebody. And this is taking me a little time. So bear with me. Thank
We
you for
will.
having me.
We will. And thank you again. Love you, Aunt Debbie. I love each and every one of you that join me. Shout out to 738 people that is currently watching. I hope you guys enjoy